Hello everybody, welcome to Coco's Crochet. I'm Litza and this is Coco, and we'd like to welcome you to our podcast number 13. Now Coco had her dinner about 2 hours ago, so she is well and truly due for her snack. She knows that she's getting a little piece of apple because she can see it right there in front of her, so I'll give it to her now. But before I give it to her, she can say woof woof to all of you, and then she can munch away. Oh, look at that. I just love it when she eats on camera because everyone can see how much she enjoys her treats. I'll just pop her down on the floor so she can finish it off while we all have a little chat. So since we last saw you, quite a bit's happened. I know that we have shared a few videos with you during the week. We've been sorting through our whips, which has been amazing, and all of your input has really helped. So I won't be showing you any of those tonight, but I do have some finished objects and some acquisitions and some shout outs. So it's going to be very busy for the next few minutes. So stay with us, and thank you so very much for joining us. I haven't thanked all our subscribers for such a while now. So please just know that we do appreciate every single one of you. As I say, from the very first to the very last one that joined us today, we are becoming such a beautiful community, and I'm loving every moment. Coco and I could not be happier that you're with us, and I hope that we stay together for a very long time and, enjoy sharing each other's crochet journeys. So I just wanted to make sure you all knew how much I appreciate that we are here together again. So thank you. Now, before we get started, and I have made a little list tonight because I'm trying to be organized, but I do want to quickly just show you 3 more Christmas cards that we received just over the Christmas and New Year break. They've come a long way, and I just wanted to make sure that the people who sent them know how much we appreciate that they have finally arrived. The way Australia Post is and the way the world postage is, I'm so happy that we actually got them. So this one is all the way from Indiana, and it's from our lovely friend Rebecca from Yarn and Pajamas. So thank you so much, Rebecca. He is one of the cutest Santas. He actually reminds me of one of your gnomes. So thank you so very much. He'll be going into our box. I've got a keepsake box, which I think most of us do, and this one will definitely be going in there. So thank you so very much. And this lovely card came all the way from England, from our beautiful friends Sam and Mike from Manfors Makes and their kiddos. So thank you so much, Sam. Everything you wrote in there is ditto right back at you. So thank you so much for the love and support that we do get from everyone. It's nice to have it in writing as well sometimes though, isn't it? So thank you so much, all the way from England, and one of the most prettiest decorated envelopes that I've seen in a long time. So thank you. And then this one was a total surprise. One of our beautiful subscribers and yarny friends here at Coco's Crochet, Michelle, all the way from Texas, Atlanta, Texas, I think it says, sent us this beautiful card. And I was so surprised when, I opened the mail. So thank you so much, Michelle. It is so very much appreciated, and this will totally be a treasure forever and ever. So thank you very much, all of you. So I will put them away to make sure that I keep them for the future. So they're our little cards updated. If we get any more, between now and the next Christmas, I'll let you know, because with the postage, like I said, the way it is, who knows? Either way, it's been a total, like a beautiful way to connect with everyone, and we've really enjoyed this. This Christmas has been amazing. As I've said before, it's just been next level, so thank you. Now, I'll jump straight into our finished objects. The very first one is something that I've been wanting to make now for a couple of months, ever since I got all the Ogos, when I was able to get that huge yarn haul. I wanted to make one of the baskets that Pamela from Pamela's Adoring Crochet has shared with us all. And I actually did make one. So I actually used, so here's the base. It's all done in single crochet. And before I get into, you know, the yarn and what have you, as I mentioned, it is Ogos. I only did about 4 rows of the single crochet. So this is all US terminology, single crochets, because my hands were very, very sore. But I did manage to get, like, if I take all the balls out of yarn, I'll show you in a minute. It does stand, it's so beautiful, but I did it in half double crochet all the way up until I got to the handle. And then I went back to the single crochet for the next, I think it was about 3 rows or so. But I have filled it with a yarn that I've used for another finished project, and I'll show you that soon, to show you that it fits 2, 4, 6, 7 balls of 100 gram yarn in there. So that's 700 grams worth of yarn. So like, it's still got room. You could even put a hook in there and a few other little bits and bobs. But how amazing is that? And it didn't take very long to make. Probably a day and a half, you know, obviously having breaks in between, but because it was very hard for me, my hands were getting a little bit sore. And this yarn, as much as I love the Ogo, it does dry the hands up a bit, but I persevered because I really, really wanted to finish it. So it took about 1.5 Ogos. I did use 2 strands at the same time. So what I did with the Ogo, you can either do a center pull from one end and the other end unravels. I actually just connected them together because generally there's 2 different colors on either side. Except for this one, it had the same color for the start. That's why the base is the same color. But as you can see up the sides, it changes. It's like a variegated yarn because you're using the 2 strands together. So I did get through a whole one and just under half of another one. So there's my basket finished. And then when my partner saw it, he said, "Darling, can I please have one to have by my bedside just to put in his little bits and bobs?" And I thought, you know what, I've always wanted to experiment with this yarn that I'm going to show you to make little baskets. So I made him this little tiny basket because he didn't want a high one. He just wanted a low one. But this one, all I did was do double crochets for how many 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. And then I went up like about 4 rows in the half double, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, I think, half double crochet. So now that's actually a really nice size basket as well, but it isn't made with the Ogos. I wanted to experiment with this yarn. It's called We Love Yarn, and it's from Hobie. Excuse me, I've just dropped my hook because I wanted to show you my hook. I'll just pick it up. So this yarn is from Hobie. It doesn't have a color name, it's only got a number, but it looks like it's like a maroony color, which is one of my partner's favorite colors. And I did use 2 strands of this. It's classified as a bulky yarn. I'm pretty sure I said that to you. And I did use a number 10 size hook. I'm sure that's what it is. Let me pop my glasses on. I don't want to get the stats wrong. Yes, a 10 millimeter hook. There it is there. So the reason why I wanted to make a basket with this yarn is it's not a very soft acrylic, and I wouldn't want to make a wearable with it. But I also didn't want to just have it sitting there because I have this in navy, a cream, and this maroony color, and I have 5 balls of each. It was a very good value yarn when I bought it, like the price was very good. So I won't let it go to waste. I will work out other things to make it other than wearables. So that was another finished object. And then we'll go into the water bottle holders. So I have actually made 5 because my daughter and her girlfriend requested for 1 each in this color, in these colors, apologies. So I use this yarn here. I've always used this. I love this yarn, but I haven't been seeing it in the store since I purchased it a few months ago. This is just one of the colors that I have in it. It's a, where's my glasses? It's a blend of 60% cotton and 40% acrylic, and with it I use a 5.5 millimeter hook. And they have been so popular that I'm just going to keep making them and just have them sitting for when, you know, somebody either wants to purchase one or just wants to take one home, because they have been one of the most requested things I've had to make since I learned how to make them. And the pattern is by Strong Earth Creations, and I will link like Pamela's Adoring Crochet and whoever else I mention down in the description box for all of you. So that was another little finished object. 5. That's pretty good, I think. So I'll just pop them over here. And then the next thing, which I'm so excited to have finished, is this blanket. And the reason why it's finished is because most of you said to me when I was making this blanket and then I ran out of yarn, the saga of the blanket, that you said, why frog it? Just work out a way to finish it. And I did. I added all these colors to it. How gorgeous is that? And a little border, a very simple border of just all the colors that I added in single crochet, half double crochet, I'm pretty sure. So now I've got a beautiful blanket to start what I will be calling my collection of baby blankets, to have ready for whenever someone says, hey, so-and-so's just had a baby, can you crochet something? I'll say, look, here's a selection. Go for it. And if they really want something different, that won't be an issue at all. I'll make sure that I have some ready, and then I can make some upon request. But they're all the colors that I use, except for the pink. It's slightly different. They're the colors that I use for that blanket. That's why I use them as a little prop, so you can see what fits in this gorgeous, gorgeous basket. And then the other thing that I finished, sorry about that noise, is the little cup cozies that I've been making, and I'll put a little star on it. That star is part of the acquisitions. I'm actually really loving making these cup cozies. These are by, and I will link it down below, the cup cozies by the Enchanted Cozy Co. or company. I did use Ogo yarn for this one as well. And can you hear Coco in the background? I don't know what she's barking at. I did use a 5.5mm hook, and this one is a very quick project. Really enjoyed making it. And you can either leave it, you know, without a button on it, or you can add a button, but I absolutely love these buttons. So that is another another finished object. So I have been a little bit busy considering everything that's going on at the moment. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4 items plus 5 water bottles. So I think I've done okay. I'm very happy with that result anyway. Now, to the acquisitions. I went to Spotlight because I know at this time of the year they always have buttons on sale. So they were between 50 and 75% off. So I did buy 3 packs, but I've already put them in little containers so I can show you. But before I show you those ones, I also got these, 2 of these little jars, and I'll show you the buttons that come in it. This is what they look like. They're little snowflakes in these colors. How cute are they? They're all the same size, and each little jar was $1. So I couldn't pass it up. There must be about 20 pieces in each one. And then I also got this set. Excuse me, I'm just going to pick Coco up. Hey. Hey, what's going on? She's obviously seen something that isn't making her happy, so let's make her happy now. And then I got a packet of these ones. They're really pretty. So I hope you can see them. They're very, very pale. They come in that green, blue, and this white silver color, and they come in the 2 sizes. And I got another packet, and I'll show you the little one because this is the other size they come in. It's tiny, but it's very cute. And these ones come in the brighter colors, so they come in the brighter blue. They're like gems. They're gorgeous. Then this one is like an emeraldy green, and the pink you already saw in the tiny baby one. And they doubled up with this one because they have this color in it again, but that's okay. I'm not worried about that at all. And then I got I'm just going to try to pop her down on the floor again. Here you go. I hope you're a little bit happier this time. And then I bought a pack that's got, sorry, I'll get this one first. This is like it's a little bit glary, but this is what comes in it. I actually like these so much because they come in the 2 sizes, and that's the one that I used on the cup cozy, but I really like the way that you sew them on. They've got that at the back, which makes it a little bit easier, and they're just beautiful to use. Like I said, I used one already, and I really enjoyed, the way it sews on. It's a little bit easier than the other ones, but that's okay. And I did buy another pack of these ones, so that's why I was showing you that. I'll show you what's in these. These have a variety of buttons, and they are so fun to play with. Sorry about that, a button fell down. They come in just round buttons, different sizes, different colors, but all Christmas themed, the colors that I'm showing you. Some stars, different size little gift boxes. And how nice is that? A Christmas wreath, Christmas trees, and they come in various sizes as well. And the word joy, how wonderful is that? So these buttons are going to come in very handy. I could even put them on sweater, like cardigans and things like that, or to use them to decorate, even blankets, toys. They will not go to waste, believe me. But my original thought was, because I'm really enjoying making the cup cozies, I like to decorate them. So, well, this one, imagine this one with this one on it. That would look quite pretty too. So they were my only acquisitions. I didn't want to buy anything else, but I did remember from last year that this was a good opportunity to purchase some buttons. So that's why I went ahead and had a little look, and I was very lucky because I did find what I wanted. So now we're going to move right along to, beg your pardon. I really would love to showcase some of your work, and I've been very, very lucky because Sandy has sent me photos, and I'm going to use my iPad to showcase them. She sent me some beautiful photos, not very much information about, the yarn and things used, but just I really, really need to share. This is beautiful. I'm pretty sure that is a pocket scarf. Beautiful work. And then she has this gorgeous blanket. It's a granny stitch blanket. I love those colors. Her work is amazing. I mean, she's got so much to show us. And look at this beautiful one and the border on it. That's another blanket. I'm actually calling you, Sandy, the queen of the blankets, even though you'll see other makes in here, guys, but her blankets are really next. Look at this one. This one's amazing. And the colors, gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And then she sent this one. I think this is a corner to corner. I absolutely love those colors. Of course, purple. And look at this one. Oh, wow. The bobble stitches in there as well. Spectacular. Just beautiful, beautiful. Wait till you see this one, guys. Look at the work on those granny squares. And the color combinations are so beautiful. And this one's another, I think this is like a burlap blanket yarn maybe. But it's just beautiful. And look at this. I'm pretty sure we made the same basket, guys. Gorgeous. And another little gorgeous blanket. She's just amazing. Look at this. How beautiful is that? Is that like a tree skirt? I'm not sure. Please let me know, Sandy. And look at the way she, so she puts a little ribbon around them, and I'm going to zoom in, and she puts this gorgeous little handmade tag with them. Isn't that gorgeous? What a beautiful way to present them to whoever's getting them. Look at this yarn. and the pattern, but the yarn, it's beautiful. And another one, look at the little border, how she's got beautiful little flowers on it. Very, very, very pretty. And wait till you see this. This is so cute. So this must have been for Halloween. Love it. Absolutely love it. And then she also sent us a beautiful photo of a wearable that she made, which is this beautiful granny square. I hope you guys can see it with all the lights. Granny square cardigan. So thank you so much, Sandy. Like I said, the queen of the blankets, but everything else that you've made is so beautiful as well. So thank you. Please keep them coming. Would love to showcase them over and over again, all your makes. So thank you very, very much. And then my girlfriend Simone, she's been very, very busy too. So she made these two wearables, one for herself, and I'll give you the stats in a minute, and a little baby version for her grandniece, Avi. So cute. Avi did put her on. I won't show a photo of her, and it was perfect. And then we've also got this photo because we thought you might like to see a photo of Coco in it as well. Simone insisted that I show this photo, and I had no issue with that at all. So let me just give you some stats on the yarn that she used. So where are we? So first of all, both the dresses were made using the pattern by Tony from TL Yarn Crafts, and it's the Summertime Tee. Now Simone, all she did was just add extra rows to lengthen it a bit to make it into little dresses. So I do have the yarn that she used, but not the same colors. So Simone used for her dress the Motivera Shadow 8-ply yarn, and that's how she got all the different colors in it. But her one was in the, where is it? Did she tell me the color? I'm not sure of the color, but she does say she used a 6.5mm hook, and she used 6mm hook for the ribbing. And then for Avi, she used the Flinders 100% cotton, not in this color, but in the color Blush. And she used a 6mm hook for hers. And all she did was just adjust the pattern, to fit Avi's, petite, tiny little, size. So thank you so much, Simone and Sandy, for sharing your makes. Beautiful work, both of you. Really, really do appreciate that you took the time out to, share them with all of us. And I'm sure that all of you will be admiring their wonderful work, and maybe you'd like to let them know what your thoughts are as well. So last but not least, I'd like to just put out some shout outs. I have come across a brand new YouTube channel, a fellow crocheter. The crochet channel is WEE Crochet Corner, and the lovely girl is Sarah. Now, she's one of the sweetest young people that I've come across in a very long time. All she wants to do is to learn to crochet and to engage with the crochet community out there. So that's why she's put herself on YouTube. And I just thought, if you guys have the time to just go and say hello and see, she's only got, I think, 3 videos at the moment because she's very, very new, but she's, her subscribers are coming every day. When I went there was 1, then me 2, and then the next day there was 4. So, she's growing very, very quickly. Just go in and say hello. That would be amazing for her very much to know that we're out here and we're, like all she wants from us is just some advice on how to make things, some direction, and just a connection. So let's be the people that can do that with her and for her. If you have the time, please go and visit her. And then I really like to say a huge thank you to Ursula from OM Granny Square and Lisa from Lisa Knits. Lisa Knits is from Australia and Ursula is from South Africa, and they were doing a live a few nights ago, and out of nowhere I get a notification to say that they have dropped our link to one of our yarn hauls, our latest yarn millions yarn haul. And she just said to people, go and have a look. I mean, how amazing was that? So thanks to Lisa letting her know, and thank you so much, Ursula, for putting us out there. I really do appreciate it. And then, of course, you know, we've made friends since then, and you know, we've been viewing each other's videos and supporting each other that way as well. So I just wanted to make sure that you guys, if you don't already know them, know that they're out there, part of our community, our Yarny community. Please go and visit them. If you have the time, go and say hello. So that's pretty much it for everything that's crochet related. I know this video was a little bit random with, you know, Coco deciding that she wanted to bark at something up here. I still don't know what, but now she's having a really nice rest. You might even hear her snoring soon. So I won't keep you too much longer. I hope you've all had a lovely day. I'm not sure what you got up to, whether you're still on break or you've been working. Either way, I hope it was a good day for you. I have become the painter's apprentice. I'm getting better at what I'm doing, but I still haven't managed to work out how not to get paint all over myself. I had it in my hair, my hands, my arms, in between my toes, the bottom of my feet. It was just amazing, the places that I found, and I had to scrub it off before I got on tonight. But it did bring an amazing memory from my childhood that I just want to quickly share with you. Growing up, I always remember my dad doing this with his best hankies. His pressed hankies were always beautiful because I was the one that ironed them. I was the ironing person in our home ever since I was 12 years old. So my mother had taught me, you know, to get the square hanky. And I remember it used to have a couple of stripes on the side, usually blue, brown, or grey colour hanky. They were probably like 8 inches or 20 centimetres. They were huge. And then she asked me to fold it in half and iron it, fold it in half again and iron it, folded and iron and folded and iron into a tiny little square that he could fit into his pocket. And he would get that hanky and he would open it up, and on each corner he would tie a little knot, and then he would place it on his head. Now at the time we thought it was hilarious growing up, but now as a grown adult I realized he did it to protect his hair from all the paint splatters. So maybe I should do that tomorrow. Maybe I should find a hanky and put that on my head, because today my partner had to wipe out so much paint from my hair. It was hilarious. So I just thought I would share that moment with you in time. But what I really wanted to share was the memory that just popped into my head, you know, about my dad when I was growing up. So, you know, thank you for listening to that. Now that Coco's very quiet, I will have to wake her up so that I can take her back downstairs, so we can continue the rest of our evening. Just one last thing, guys, 2 more days to the start of our CAL 2023. I hope you're all getting your yarns together. I'm super excited. So I will be releasing the first video to go with January. We'll pick the colours. I'll show you the stitch. Any of you that haven't already watched the spoiler, and then we can take it away from there. I'm very, very excited about that. So I'll leave you with that for now. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye, and we'll see you again very, very soon in another video. Bye-bye for now.